Today I'm going to be reloading 357 Magnums. So we'll have a go at these. This is my reloading setup. It's a single stage press and it is currently G-clamped to the dining room table. First operation is to check and clean all the cases. We have to make sure there's no splits in them and we need to clean them. The easiest way I've found is to use a sponge like this and some spray oil. Oh, a bit of tissue. What you do is give it a bit of a spin, have a roll on there, and that's nicely cleaned and you can see it. You need a little bit of lubricant on the outside for when it goes into the loading die, but you don't want so much lubricant that it's getting inside and making the powder damp. So, just work your way through all of these. It can take a long time to clean all of them. Some people clean them by putting them in a vinegar solution, but you really do need to wash that out thoroughly afterwards. Or you can buy a tumbler and put them in with walnut shells. And the other method is to use a ultrasonic cleaning bath. But all of those things really need to be done well in advance of doing some reloading. But for now we'll continue like this. About halfway now. So that's 150 cases cleaned. Now we do need to set up the press. First of all to size the cases and also to pop the old primer out. So this is a steel die, you can also get carbide ones. That'll resize the case and that'll pop the old primer out. It screws into the top of the single stage press. Also I've made a little catcher to catch all of the primers as they pop out. They do go everywhere. We also need a shell holder which come in a range of sizes with different calibre. It's just a matter of working our way through all of these. So that's resized and took the primer out. The next operation is to beld the end out slightly so the bullet will seat in it easily. So we need another die. There's a piece inside there that just belds it out slightly. So we screw that back in. We can also get rid of this primer catcher now, which is quite full. And we can try, this is quite a quick and easy operation, it just beld all the ends out. Now I just want to quickly clean all the primer pockets out, get the dirt out. You can get a special tool for doing this, but I just use a small screwdriver. Okay, we're ready to put the new primers in. We need to take the old die out and add this spring-loaded device which will put the new primers into the pockets. find it easier if I tip a row of 10 out. I'll pick them up easier. And then that seats a pocket, at which point I'll put it in there. So, just finishing off the last of the primers, and then I will have done 150. And I've got one spare case left over. Anyway, we need to sort out the powder and the powder measure. Using tight group, we need to know how much powder to put in there, and if you look on the chart, we've got a 357 Magnum. Now this specifies is for a 125 grain bullet. Above it, it's got 38 special for a 158 grain bullet. But I'm using 158 grain bullets. So this data isn't enough for what we want. If you go to their website, you can download data sheets, 357 Magnum, and then you just need to find the bullet, which is 158 grain. Tight group says we can use 6.1 grains. Well, to start off with, I'm going to use the suggested 3.8 grains on here, which makes a nice target load and gives me 1/2 inch groups at 25 yards. But I will do a batch of 50 at the full Magnum load.
There you go.
So this is my powder dispenser. It fits in just like that. It's fully adjustable, so you can set it to any weight you like. So I need to tip this in. I like to keep it halfway. It needs to be kept, everything needs to be kept as constant as possible. So if you're doing a lot of reloading, try to keep it all the same, about halfway each time. Now we need to check what it's actually doing. For that we'll need some scales. Full set of powder scales, which we need to set up and check. It's already looking a mile off. So you set it at 0, 0. And then screw up and down until And to check it, you need to do this a couple of times just to make sure it's all settled. And when we check it, this should have been set last time to 3.7, so we'll just put 3.7 on the scale and it should level out. There we go. Oh no, I'm in completely the wrong place. There we go. So that is set to 3.7 grains. Put it here so you can see it better. So that's 0, 0. That should be 3.7. Okay, we now need the seating die. So I've got to take off the primer. Okay, so that should already be set from last time. So, we need a case, some powder in, and a visual check. Put it in the press. There we go. One completed bullet. Every 25 rounds or so, you want to take a measure of the powder and just check that you're getting the same consistency is the key to accuracy. That looks good. Okay, so I've done the first batch of 100 at 3.7 grains, and now I'm going to have a go at doing some at 5 grains, although we can go to 6.1 for magnums. So let's put this where we can see it, and we're going to check the 0. That's about right. Okay, so we need to undo the locking nut. Oh. And then screw out the... We need to try a couple of times to make sure that they're... Okay, now we'll weigh it and see what weight we've got. So hopefully we've got a bit... So, it's up to about 4.3, so we can screw it out just a little bit further. Try again. Okay, so we've got about 5 grains. Just going to top this hopper up a little as well. Try once more. It's looking good. You've got to make sure when you're reloading that you don't put double loads in the cases, because it can be too much for the gun. The other thing you've got to be careful of is that you don't miss powder out of one of them, because what that will do is the primer's strong enough to push the bullet up the barrel, but not enough to get it all the way out. So you don't realise that the bullet's up there, you fire a second one and it splits your barrel. So make sure you do put a load in each one. So I'm getting to the end of making 150 rounds. I hope you found this video of some use. So, like, subscribe or leave a comment, and see you on the range. I think we'll edit that bit out.
What?